In this video, I'm going to show you how to test a list building funnel that you've created to make sure everything is working correctly and how to troubleshoot it. So this is the funnel that we worked on. This is the opt-in page or squeeze page. This is the thank you page. And this is what it actually looks like. So squeeze page, thank you page. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL. Now I can copy it from here on the very top, or alternatively, I can go to the squeeze page and I can hover over, see this thing right here? You're going to click on it and then you'll see copy to clipboard. Now I'm going to be able to open a new tab. And when I do that, you want to use Incognito window. So let me do that right now. So we are now in an Incognito window, and basically you will be able to see these three dots and click on new Incognito window, and that's how you open it. So now I'm going to click here, I'm going to right click, and I'm going to click on paste. Now I'm going to click on enter, and here is the guide on Incognito window. Now to make sure everything is working correctly, if you click on this, you'll see this pop up. If you click on this, it will pop up. It will pop up. If you click on this, it will pop up. If you click on this, it will pop up, and so on. If I try to leave, there is the exit pop-up. Perfect, exactly how I want it. Now it doesn't matter if somebody enters the email address here or they enter the email address on this one, the same automation rules are going to trigger. So I'm going to now do a test. Now I'm going to use a fake email address that I'm personally using, and this is the email address. Now what you can do also is, in case you want to use your own email address, you can always add after the email address, but before the @ sign, you can add plus test, and you can add the date, for example, or whatever, just so that way you know it's a different email address. It will still arrive in the same email inbox, so it doesn't really matter. And I'm going to show you using the plus test. So now I'm going to click here to access. And this is going to be the button. And you see the thank you page immediately popped up, which is great. Plus the confetti showed up. You will see that the text is all here. Video is going to play. Everything seems to be working correctly. So now we're going to go to my email inbox to make sure that this email has also arrived. Now you're going to see that the email arrived in my inbox exactly like it was supposed to be. So you can see it right here. Your guide is here, affiliate program setup guide, like so. And another point is that you will notice that the thank you page that I had does not actually have the same title as the email. So I'm going to need to fix the email to make sure that it's the same thing. So it says your guide is here, affiliate program setup guide. So I'm going to change that to something that what the thank you page said. So let me show you how to do that again. So you will notice that my thank you page here said you're in affiliate program setup guide. And also here on the video, I did the same thing, but the email that I actually set up is a little bit different. So I need to fix that. So I go to automation rules, funnel form setup. I'm going to click on editing the email. So edit email message. And then I'm going to change this to this. That way now everything is correct exactly the way I want. I'm going to click on save. And now I'm going to click on save rule. Now I'm going to click on leads. And when I do that, I'm going to refresh. And I'm going to show you that the new lead is going to be visible. So you see the funnel education plus test. It's visible. You can see that it came from the correct squeeze page. You could see the source URL. You could see my location. You could see that everything was tagged correctly as well, which is this one. And you will see that an email was actually sent. You can see the title was wrong, but that's fine. Now, you will notice that this envelope is closed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my email and I'm going to click to open it. Now, I'm not actually going to, you're not actually going to see it. But now that I've done it, I'm going to refresh this page and you'll see that this envelope is going to open. Here you go. And now I'm going to actually click the link inside the email as well. So I've now clicked the link in the email. And now I'm going to refresh this again, and then you're going to see a little finger button or finger icon to show you that a click happened as well. So here you go, little finger icon. Now that means that a link in the email was clicked. This means the email was opened, and System.io tracking is extremely accurate and it works great. So that's it. The test is done. Everything is set up correctly. You can see that the email was received and everything is set up according to how it's supposed to be. So that's it. The test is done. We've set up the squeeze page, the thank you page, the lead magnet, trigger the email, and everything is set up correctly. So now, all these steps were done, and you could see that there is previous videos as part of this series. So if you missed any of these, go check them out. Now, I have created a private members area for all this information, and also some additional nuances that you may have noticed but didn't know how to do. For example, there is the footer. You're going to need to have a privacy policy, a terms and conditions, things along these lines. All that's going to be in the footer. I have a tutorial that will show you how to do exactly that as well. The template for the file that I shared with you, the squeeze page and the thank you page, you'll be able to get it in the description, so make sure you check that out. And there are some other little things that might be helpful to you, which I will include in the course/members area. That's about it. Hope you found this video helpful. In the next video in the series, I'm actually going to start addressing some of those little things that you may have wondered about, such as the privacy policy and the footer and all that. But in the next video, we're going to cover setting up an email sequence versus just sending one email.